Hello, good morning. I gotta talk kind of low, y'all, because I don't want to wake the boys up. They are sleeping good. I haven't been live on this channel in a minute. Not that it matters. I've got a couple of different channels, and all of the people that I was supposed to be in touch with, I was in touch with. This channel has been through so many changes. It used to be flourishing with, people that were just here to get readings and to talk about witchcraft, and it kind of turned into something else. So I don't even know how many people are left on this channel that, are kind of on the same page as me. But I wanted to say, first of all, that it feels good to not be under the oppression of that landlord anymore. It feels really good. It does, because a lot of people just really don't know what's going on. Like, first, I want to start off by saying that when I moved into that house in 2020, um, I kind of looked at buying a home a little bit still as a dream. It's not a dream, okay? My mother owned 4 or 5 houses. My grandmother owned all of her houses. It just is what it is. And I really like, first of all, these people on the internet that stalk, even though I feel like they're a part of the same consciousness. Um, it's, you know, that landlord had the power to either make me or break me. And that's the truth. If you have a horrible, bad landlord, please believe that they are taking more away from you than you can even imagine. Okay? Please believe that they are taking more away from you than you could even freaking imagine. And can I just say this real quick? If you people, you trolls, stop coming at me about, listen, I am speaking to the people that enjoy my content. Stop, go over on your channels and praise whoever you want to. I don't know why y'all keep coming over here with that. I don't know why y'all are attacking me. Okay? Hello, Stevon Harris. Good morning. I don't know why y'all are attacking me about that girl that passed away. That is so disgusting. Like, these people do everything in their power to be disgusting towards me. I am not responsible for when people die in that sector. That is y'all sector. I don't know that lady. She was sick. She knew she was getting ready to pass away. Please leave me alone with that. Y'all look ridiculous doing that. Go over on her channel and praise her. She still has videos up. I don't understand why y'all doing that. Like, no human being with the ability to think can even understand why y'all are doing that. That is so stupid. And I think it's because y'all have this obsession. These people have this obsession with pitting people against each other. I am not nobody's attack dog. I am not troll entertainment for YouTube. I am not. And so I would appreciate it if y'all would stop. And y'all trolls are disgusting for doing that. Y'all are the disgusting ones, because all y'all wanted to do was get people to fight with each other. Y'all didn't care about that girl. Cause I'm pretty sure that whatever physical condition that she had, feeling like she needed to be in that group with y'all did not help her. In fact, y'all probably pushed her into an early grave. So please stop coming over here with that. My life is not going to stop because a complete stranger on the internet passed away. I'm sorry. And you trolls will not get away with it. Stay up out of my chat. Don't come back in here with that. Okay. Anyway, y'all, like I was saying, we were talking about home ownership. Buying a home is not a dream, it is your right. And I feel that, a lot of these problematic people, for some reason, and I was reading about it, like, there's like this huge, I don't want to say it's a debate, but it's this understanding of these real estate companies that buy up all these monopolies of properties, how they seem to be like, first of all, if you're going to be a real estate company, be one. Okay, that's what you do, that's how you make your money, I respect you. But the day that you start ruining the lives or trying to ruin the lives of your tenants, that's when there is a problem. Okay, we all have a right, just like I have a right. And I felt like they were trying to take that right away from me. Yeah, because it was like I was saying on my other channel, I am very stable. When I moved into that house, oh my God, very stable. Why did things start going downhill in 2021 when the landlord would not fix things in the house? So I don't even want to hear it. That's what we're talking about today. Right now at this moment is what we're talking about. If you are a landlord out there, you need to realize that you can literally affect people's lives. And you did affect my life by not doing that. So I don't care what a troll has to say. And it's like I said, if I have to get results in Supreme Court, like I'm talking about in the Supreme Court of Washington, D.C., I will do that. If no court in Georgia gives me justice in this situation with the landlord, I will take it all the way to the Supreme Court. Okay? All right. So, yeah, right now what I'm doing is I'm healing and I am retrieving and recalling all of my energy and my power because my landlord was a goddamn fucking vampire. Didn't just want the rent, wanted energy, wanted to feed off of people. Y'all need to watch out for shit like that. This is information that people can use. And it's not just me talking about it. It's a lot of people talking about it. You have every right. Like, literally, the plans that I have are still going to happen. Yeah, I imagine that greedy landlords, oh, they would love to see everybody either renting or on Section 8. Oh, they would love that if everybody was on Section 8. What are they doing? Targeting children, women with children. So now women with children are going to have to, like, not buy a house because these people are literally spiritually abusing us. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. We're not going to have that. We're not going to have landlords that literally, like, y'all just don't know. Like, it's a whole ass conspiracy going on with it with some of these landlords, not all of them. They do not want you to buy a house because they want to buy a house so that you'll have to rent it and pay them double the amount in rent. That's a fact. And these Airbnb companies are factually giving them a run for their money because they do shit to get back at people and they try to fuck you up to where, and landlords are actually renting out houses do actually cause homeless problems. They do. So this is something that I'm going to be at the head of addressing. And this is something that we are going to make better for society. That is a fact. Okay. So, that's just what that is. It's your right to buy a house just because a group of people don't like you doesn't mean, and listen, this doesn't just affect black people. This is affecting everybody across the board. It's affecting everybody. So I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear from them no more. I don't, because we all about pressing forward, and we all about getting what we got to get. Ain't nobody gonna sit up here and deal with no crying. And so far, those crazy stalkers, like, y'all are really literally like, I would hate to be y'all, because y'all are literally empty seaters for everything that is fucking wrong in our society right now. Y'all are literally, I would never want to be you people. That is sad. You are an empty seater for every fucking problem that is in our society. This is one of them, okay? So don't come in here talking about my daughters and talking about all this stuff. Y'all need to really, really, really back the fuck up, for real. Back up from my channels. Stop harassing me. I am never going to shut down my business. You need to shut down, because clearly your business ain't got nothing going on, clearly. Anytime you got to try to latch on to a slumlord. So what I want y'all to do is go look up vertical real estate in California. That was my landlord. They get horrible reviews. I think that they definitely need for some reform and some overhaul at their company is what they need. Because if you look at the company reviews, it's not good. They get 1 or 2 stars. So that's the landlord that I was under, and it feels good to be out from underneath that. It does, because that was disgusting. Who the hell do you think you are to sit up here and refuse? I'm not gonna pay 2,000 a month to live in a shithole. It'd be okay. So look at the housing market in Georgia. Like, if I were in New York, $2,000 per month ain't shit for an apartment or a house in New York. Okay. Hope has not done no work from the grave. Stop coming in here with that. Y'all sound stupid. You don't know anything about spiritual work, hon. I have nothing to do with hope. What happens with hope or any of you has nothing to do with me. I come from a real family. I don't have to latch on to complete strangers on the damn internet. The fact that y'all are trying to somehow connect me and Hope's existence shows how dumb y'all are. Stop coming in here with that. Stop coming in here with that. Don't come in here with that no more. Y'all sound dumb. Don't come back in my chat room talking about her, okay? I don't have nothing. Listen, y'all gonna have to get over that. I don't know if it's loneliness or whatever. Like y'all didn't, like, I have real friends in real life, and it's not Kat and Tiffany. If I'm gonna focus on a friend, I'm gonna focus on a real friend that I know in real goddamn life. Stop coming in here talking about her. I don't even know her. Y'all look crazy. Y'all look crazy right now. Y'all been looking crazy. The fact that y'all are still doing that looks insane. It does. I'm sorry. And then the fact that you're talking about somebody that passed away, hun. My situation with my landlord had been going on for over a year. So what the hell does that have to do with hope? You see how your mind is stupid? You relate everything together. Did you not just hear me say that it was a blessing to be away from that house and that landlord? Like, do you not know how to listen? What happens to me has nothing to do with you people. It doesn't. That would be a good practitioner to make sure that dipshits online don't affect their fucking lives. Trust me, I'm much more advanced than you. You seem to think that what people do on the internet affects your life. I feel sorry for you if you feel that way. I don't have nothing to do with that. She has nothing to do with me. I don't even know that lady. Y'all look crazy. You look crazy. And do you think that I've been distracted? What do you think? What am I supposed? What are we supposed to all go into grieving and mourning, and nobody's supposed to live? Everybody's supposed to die. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Stay out of my chat room. You trolls need to get a life. That lady passed away. She is gone off of this earth. I am still here breathing, hun. And you are actually pathetic enough to stalk and attack somebody and want them dead just because you're jealous of them. That's pathetic. And like I said, I feel that I feel that that lady would probably still be alive and probably be one of the best people in the world if it wasn't for y'all. Y'all put y'all evil into that girl that killed her. Y'all are pure, unadulterated evil. She shouldn't have been in that sector. That lady had heart problems and all kind of stuff. She shouldn't have never been involved with that stuff. I have a healthy heart and I don't want nothing to do with it. So y'all need to go on somewhere. Y'all don't really care about people. Y'all don't like it's crazy that I gave more of a sincere condolences for her death than y'all did. Y'all just trying to use her and exploit her death. Like that's just so sad. Like y'all need to get out of here. Pathetic. Y'all are pathetic. Okay, people, I'm talking about people in that sector. Y'all are dumb. So dumb. You're actually in my chat room. My name is Jamila Briscoe, born in Kansas City, Missouri. I don't know that lady. Are you really that dumb? Never met her in my life? Ain't her man on here? Why is her man running around in that sector expecting people to care about her the way that he did? Is he guilty of something? What did he do? Maybe he's responsible for what happened to her. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about that? Maybe, perhaps, maybe he gave her something that was a little too strong. Uh-huh. So don't come in here talking because I'll do work on him because it seemed like to me that he feel guilty for what happened to her. Something ain't right with that because I'll do work on you too, Byron. Mm-hmm. I'll do work on you. I don't appreciate people coming in here talking to me. You done came on here and announced that she passed away, and now I'm getting attacked over it. Like, really? Like, I'll do work on you, Byron. I sure will, hun, right now, at this moment, right now, hun, because I don't appreciate this. I have a family to worry about. I have children. I have grandbabies. What the hell? Like, honestly, like, I feel bad for what happened to her, but wasn't that on you? Wasn't you the one taking care of her? Wasn't you her man? You see what I'm talking about? So I don't even want to hear this crap no more. Bye. Bye. I gave my condolences. I said rest in peace to her. That was what, over a week ago or something? People can't even die and rest in peace because of y'all. Y'all just keep going with the crap. That lady done moved on somewhere else and y'all sitting up here worrying and trying to worry the hell out of people. Trying to worry complete strangers online about her death. Really? That's why I wouldn't want y'all to represent me ever. I would never want y'all to represent me. Because when I pass on, whenever that is, y'all won't be around. But when I pass on, I wouldn't want, I don't want no association with some of these crazy ass people on here. Good Lord. Psycho. Let that lady rest in peace. She was Christian. A lot of people that were Christian, they already feel like they want to go home to their Lord. So she's obviously happy where she's at, and you running around the internet trying to exploit her. I hope that God smites you today for doing that. Because nobody on here is exploiting anybody. Nobody over here is doing that. Ridiculous. Anyway, y'all, the trolls that are in that sector are actually criminals that need to be locked up in an insane asylum. I get some more of this. I'm trying to make some decent tasting iced coffee. I failed the first attempt. I'm going to attempt to do it again. So anyway, yeah. I am 47 years old. Ain't nobody trying to have no Section 8 voucher. I'm not sick. I don't have no ailments that make me feel like I can't work. I'm perfectly capable to work for myself, huh? I mean, I think I'm going to tell y'all straight up and down what I believe in that sector. I believe it's a lot of sick people in that sector, like physically ill. I really do. And I don't think that they're going to say anything, but I believe that they are. Got 20-something-year-olds running around here talking about Section 8. There's so much opportunity and space in this world that you can apply for it, but you can go out there and get a job. Go out there, get a job, get yourself, get your money together. You ain't got to sit up here and wait on that. And plus, my mother didn't agree with that. She was like, why get on Section 8 when you can go and buy a little house for like 80,000 and pay 100 a month in mortgage or 200 a month in your mortgage. So that's where I came from, okay? And my mother cursed the fuck out of me. I want y'all to listen to me. My mother cursed the fuck out of me. She did. She cursed me. Because she didn't want me renting. She said, no, you need to buy a house. And she cursed me with wisdom is what she cursed me with. So I don't even want to hear it no more. Anyway, y'all. I'm telling y'all though about that housing market, y'all. Like they literally landlords do not like the idea of you buying a house. All of your tenants move in with an intention of saving money to buy a house. Every last one of your tenants, most of them move into your unit with an intention of saving money to buy a house. How they gonna save money when they're paying 3 times for lights and gas, or their stuff is sky high because you don't want to fix stuff at the property? So they know what they doing and they know they ain't right. Mm, this is all right. It don't taste nothing like when my son make it though. Maybe I'll put a little bit more sugar in it and then it'll be right. Because it's definitely the strength that I want. The last batch that I made was like milky. So I hope everybody's been doing well. Oh, god damn. I just sucked up a bunch of like a clump of instant coffee. Mm, it's decent. I can't wait till Ty gets up so he can make some actual, like, Tyrese is very talented at making iced coffee. He's a good cook too. So anyway, y'all better do y'all work. I got quite a few clients that came to me that are under a slumlord. Quite a few. You know what I mean? And they suck and they think that they own the world because they own a fucking house or an apartment building or some shit like that. They don't want to accept, like, some of them, like, I don't know, like, the way I feel about it is that I don't even want to rent anymore. I don't want to go and rent a house for a year. A lot can happen within a year to the landlord. What was going on with vertical real estate for 3 years to where they didn't fix that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was going on with that company within themselves and them thinking that it was okay? Finally, when I made it to even know who owned the house, because prior to that, they seemed to have been hiding, the owners of that house were hiding. Then I realized who was the owners, and they all the way in California. So you ain't about to destroy my life. You ain't about to destroy my life or my goals and ambitions in life, hon. And I might end up having my own little business of I might just start a real estate company that gives people quality service. That's why I'm saying, like, I feel like when you do stuff and you don't have a passion for it, like like I've been I've worked off and on in real estate for years. And there is no way that I would, no. Because when you do that, mm-mm. And I didn't fake no paycheck stubs either. I can prove that. They knew that I was running a small business when I went in there. They knew about my small business. They knew my intentions of using the property to also run a small business out of the home. They knew it. So it'd be different if I lied and said, "Oh, I got a job." But okay, let's say that I had a job outside of the property. But does that mean that they still can't fix stuff? Does that mean that they still shouldn't fix things that needs to be fixed and you're paying rent? So that ain't my fault. They knew that when I moved in. They knew that I ran a small business. I could barely even use the kitchen for about 6 months because of their negligence. So y'all better understand that, you don't bow to nobody. You don't bow down to nobody. Listen, be res- be respectful, but that would be just like me charging you something and not actually doing the work for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's very different when you're dealing with spirits. So we're not even going to compare it. If you own a house and you're renting it out, you need to make sure that repairs are done on your house because it can affect people. And I've been over here getting the best sleep of my life because Y'all, it was awful. And there was still things in and out of that attic. I could still hear things scuffling around in that attic. And it's not like the attic is where you go upstairs and you have to, no, the attic was right above my bedroom, like right there, but in the ceiling. I shared a ceiling with that attic. So I listen, baby, let me tell you something. No. And y'all got to think enough of yourselves and instead of just because a lot of people say, oh my God, this world has gotten so crazy and no one cares. Hey, listen, you got to fight back. You got to fight back. You don't let nobody treat you that way. People will run over you your whole damn life. People will do whatever they want to do to you. They'll spit on you. They'll kick you. You don't do that. And what am I supposed to feel intimidated by a real estate company? Child, please. I'm getting an attorney and suing the hell out of them. Because the problems that was at the house was actually it was making it more difficult for me to move. It was making it more difficult for me to move out. Yeah. So y'all better believe that it's a lawsuit coming up. And these silly trolls run around here with photographs and pictures. Stupid. What do you think you're proving? Like you're looking at a problem in America that we all have to face at some point. Okay, so it just is so stupid. I don't know why these people actually thought that I was supposed to be embarrassed by what happened. Are you kidding me? No, I am not embarrassed, hon. No, I am not ashamed. Okay, if I had a good landlord to begin with, I would have been moved out 2, 3 years ago. I'd have been up out of there. I wanted to leave, trust me. So, and it just is so stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and is that what you think? Like y'all think that way about every person in the world that's been evicted? You're disgusting, and that's why God has appointed me to be His voice whenever you get through, honey. I don't think it's funny at all. I don't think it should be exploited. When you see a woman and her children are either a family, because we are not on drugs over here. We don't have no drug problems. Wasn't nobody selling no drugs or doing no drugs. So, this is the reason why people like that, people like that are not going to be blessed whatsoever. You're not. Because what you up against, you can't mess with. Okay? What you up against, you can't touch, which is called righteousness. Oh, that's funny that so you laugh every time you see somebody that's being evicted. You're so stupid because what if the people that were in that house that they got all the stuff out, they trashed out, what if those people had been gone for months away from that property and the reason why they had to leave is because everything was covered in mold? You just automatically assume, don't you? That's one of the reasons why that's one of the reasons why a lot of these people get over it. They get got because they always assume. You can't always assume. All right, where is my keys at? Absolutely ridiculous behavior by people who obviously ain't never lived. I mean, I'm not saying that a person would want to deal with or go through what I had to deal with, which was trying to move into, which was basically having to move all of most of my stuff into storage that I had already planned on keeping. Okay, dealing with that situation, which that within itself is going to be another basis of my lawsuit. straight up and down. That will be another basis of my lawsuit. Turn this air on. So it'll be cool when I come back up here. I'm getting ready to go outside, y'all. So if my uh and no, all women with children don't have to be on Section 8. No, we don't. No, we don't. We can have jobs, we can have businesses, we can make it without Section 8. Don't sit up here and try to say that. I'm sick of that. In fact, my mother hated Section 8. My mother hated that. So in honor of my mother, I will be buying a house very soon in honor of my mother. My mother was like, no, we don't do stuff like that. So they're trying to induce poverty. You, I mean, who are you allowing to do that? The government? You're gonna sit up here and allow your government, even if it was the government, you're gonna allow your government to induce poverty generationally? No, ain't no generational poverty right here. Because whenever I leave this earth, I'm gonna have to leave something to my children. Can I leave a Section 8 voucher and a food stamp card? No, you can't. In fact, you can go. Your kids can go to jail. They're gonna throw them out. They're gonna say, "Well, you gotta go. If you die right now while on Section 8 or food stamps, your kids can't spend that money or use that voucher, honey." So what are we really going back and forth about here? What are we really debating about? Are we debating about what? What are we debating about here? Okay. Are we debating about not ever accomplishing anything in life? You cannot in there now. So when I moved in over there on Cumberland Way, my direct plans was to purchase a home, and that's still going to happen. So, and I shouldn't even have to discuss this, but you know what? Maybe it needs to be discussed. Maybe it does. Maybe it's one of those things that had to be put out there so that people could understand, what the what's up is with it. Mm, I have coffee like stuck to the bottom of this thing. That's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm trying to unstick that. It's like a big clump of coffee right there. It is. You can see it at the bottom of my cup. Yeah, so mm. When I moved into that house, the rent was like 11 something. It was like 11.65, and they kept raising it. And when they raised it like up to like 1300, I was like, okay, that's cool. The maintenance issue that needed to be done still wasn't done at that point, but I was like, okay, fine. But then when they tried to raise it up to 1,800, I'm like, y'all got stuff. You gonna raise my rent, and there's currently things that need to be fixed, major issues that are making my bills higher. Child, please. I don't think on the same frequency as some of these folk out here. I honestly don't. And I for damn sure ain't the type of person that's gonna say, "Oh my God, these landlords out here, I gotta get on Section 8." Like what? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Like who wants to think that way? Section 8 is supposed to be a stepping stone. It's not even anything you're supposed to do for the rest of your life. I guess if you're disabled mentally or physically, but Jamila is not disabled and nobody's going to make me disabled. I'm extremely healthy, extremely healthy. Still have a period every month. Like, why are people trying to, like, that's so bizarre, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't care to get it. I don't get it because I didn't got it. I didn't get it. I didn't absorb it. Sorry. You got people on here whose mind is so gone to the point where they just like, well, I'm happy I got this. I got a Section 8 voucher. I got a food stamp card and I'm good. Like, no, man, like, don't you have children? That's all you want in life? Okay, well, that's fine. That's you. Some of us actually want something in life. Some of us actually want to accomplish something in life. And it has nothing to do with trolls. These were plans that I made years ago when I was pregnant with Jacob. Before I got pregnant with Jacob, I planned on starting my own business and being very successful. And then you got dipshits out here. What you think somebody gonna actually allow you to stop what they doing? No. Who does that? Nobody in the world, and they have expectations of that. Well, somebody did it to me. Well, that's on you. I'm a warrior. I'm a fighter. I'm not going to let nobody take that away from me. Whatever it is that I want to do, I'm going to do it. And y'all should take this as inspiration. You don't dumb yourself down because of a dumbass landlord. And if y'all look up vertical real estate, the owner, his name is Jeff Pintar with his dirty ass. Dirty motherfucker. You a piece of shit, Jeff Pintar. Excuse my language. But he is, because I've read various things about him. Fuck him. Okay. Um, they got the nerve to be bragging about having a $14 million portfolio. Um, earnings per year, 14 million. Yeah, that's because you don't actually fix or keep up your properties. you just you just bleed the tenant dry and throw them out in the streets, bro. And if you keep sending these people to come and fucking harass me like this bitch over in California, I'ma take your whole company down, bruh. Keep harassing and stalking me because I believe that got something to do with you. They, man, man, you better check out some of these landlords. Some of them might be gang stalkers or some shit like that, some weird shit. Mm-mm. I feel like Jeff Pintar is a terrorist. Our government need to take him down, cease all his properties. Since you want to run business like that, and it will get taken to the Supreme Court, baby, because I done peeped your Smitty. And I was the last chapter in your damn terrorism. And I mean that. Me and Santa Martha gonna get you. How dare you sit over there and become rich off tenants and then brag about it? But it's another one over there in California, another female stalker, showing pictures of that shitty ass house. Yeah, you got the little cartoon in front of it, but look at how shitty the house looks. That house didn't look like that when I moved in, and it's because the landlord did not take, like, literally when I first moved in, I realized, I said, oh shit, they need to trim these trees a little bit, because every time it would rain and storm, shit would fall down on top of the house. Those are not my responsibilities. So let's talk about some real shit instead of coming from an ignorant Negro stand. Well, uh, uh, I failed, massa. I failed, man. Get the fuck out of my face. That man owe me money. He's going to pay me. You should have fixed the problem at the house. You were very irresponsible. You didn't give a damn, and it ain't just cause me. It ain't just me. It ain't just me. Go look at the reviews. Go look it up. Vertical real estate, Pentar Investments. Pentar Investments. Go look it up. No, they ain't right. And I know how to keep myself sane and rational and healthy. Honey, I know how to feed. I know how to do a recall. And it wasn't just the raccoons in the attic. It was the ventilation was bad in that house. It was black stuff coming all in, black stuff all on the return vent. Fuck out of here. Disgusting, evil people. I'm telling you. So y'all fight back and y'all cherish people like me. You don't sit up there and judge people like me. That's why I can't wait till they get Trump back in the office. We're going to make America great again, Trump, me and you. I don't give a damn about none of these stupid people. Tried to kill my boy Trump. You know what I'm saying? That ain't right. So that they can run down America. I live here. I was born here. So Jeff Pintor, you're just contributing to devaluing America. That's all you did. And even though you may fix up that house, you should have did it while I was there, because I deserve that. I was paying your rent every month, and you decided, up, I'm a troll or something. I don't know what you thought. Like, for real, that dude is getting sued. So you fight back against corruption. You don't fucking bow to it. You fight corruption. And y'all better believe every move that I make is going to make renting better in America, because there's nothing wrong with renting short term. I raised the bar. I raised the standards. So, and I have proof to everything that I'm saying, which is why I ain't worrying about a damn thing. I got emails, receipts, pictures. I got all that stuff, and I ain't gonna never lose it. 2021, me emailing them over and over again. And the courts had to ignore it on the eviction judgment because they ended up getting a default judgment. Why? Because I was sick. Because they were spiritually attacking me, not the people on the internet. But the actual management company themselves, I saw them doing like rituals and shit. And see, they don't want me to fly my ass over there because I make your ass. You don't want me to meditate. Please don't let Jamila, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. That's all I got to say is don't fuck with me. Because you don't want me to fly my ass over there. Okay? You don't want me to fly my ass over there because I'd fuck up your whole goddamn day and the rest of your weekend. So I'll be doing a formal video, like not with all this cussing and stuff in it, guys. And I'll be discussing in detail that company. Yeah. My company gets 5 stars. Why your company only get 1 to 2 stars and you got the audacity to be running around here thinking what? And see, this is one of the reasons why I keep my dark connections going. You better find out which side you on. Next thing you know, they'll be sitting up here trying to rent something to you that got roaches crawling down the goddamn walls and shit. Talking about 5,000 a month. Like, but it got roaches. I ain't got roaches. 5,000 a month. But it got roaches. So what? You gonna rent it or not? Man, we ain't about to have no goddamn slum America. And Biden, let me just say something to you, bro. Like, go and get you some rest, bro. You through. You done, man. Just let Trump go. And Trump is very strong and he's gonna fix the economy, man. For real. Can't wait till they elect him, man. And they will re-elect Trump. That's a fact. They gonna re-elect him. Even people that don't like him gonna re-elect him. So that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't normally even into politics. But Biden was getting ready to run this country into the damn ground. And shout out to all of the people that took advantage of that eviction moratorium to get away from fucked up landlords. Jamila is like too loyal. But I remember back in 2021, I think they had that eviction moratorium for like what? A whole year. I should have packed up everything and said, I'm out of here. But stacked up my money and said, I'm going to a bank. Because there's good management companies out there. Good ones are out there. But you know, everything happens for a reason, y'all. There are good management companies out there that I could have went and rented something real quick, would have had my stuff, would have everything would have been cool. Instead, I stayed on at that house. And then come to find out a bunch of neglectful, rich, greedy assholes. That's the definition of greed. Ain't nothing wrong with being greedy and wanting to get yours, but then when your greed is at the expense of your clients, your greed is at the expense of your clients. And I'm supposed to just be an ignorant nigga? No, I'm not an ignorant nigga. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Run me my money. Run me my money. Okay, exactly. We got to raise some hairs about them too. I'm sorry. I believe over in DeKalb it's different because I lived in DeKalb County and they don't play that about landlords. They like, you if it's anything major wrong with your unit, no, I am not granting you a default judgment. We're gonna if the tenant indicates, even if they don't put it in their answer, and they give us something, we send in the code division because they know over in Gwinnett they spoil the landlords way too much, and they should not do that. They should not do that because you affecting people's lives. There's children living in these houses. About some, hey, why y'all ain't coming over and fix my motherfucking property? No, I didn't. I sent them, first of all, I didn't call them at all. I communicated strictly by email. Hey, I still have a family of raccoons in the attic. Hey, can we get this fixed because it's causing problems in my life? Hey, can we get this done? Clearly, the answer was no, but I ain't the type of person that just be like, up, which I wish I was. I should have got that nomadic spirit in me, like, oh, it's time to go. So shout out to my nomads out there that be like, I'm out of here. Screw you guys, I'm going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because really, to be honest with you, like right now, y'all, I was seeing some of them RVs and stuff. Shit, I fuck around, live in one of them for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Just till I buy the house that I want. But I ain't trying to get stuck in no situation, or not an RV, a tiny home is what I was looking at. But some of them tiny homes that are for rent are more expensive than, but a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people are getting them tiny homes to get through this, whatever the hell this is. I don't know what this is. And the courts should care, but the courthouse already told me. They said they had sent me a letter, it was an extended judgment, and was like, hey, we can't do nothing with this default judgment, but you are not prevented from filing other suits against this landlord in this court. Like, we hear you, but like on this, we just gotta let this one ride. And so I understand that. I totally do. And that's exactly what we gonna do. They gonna hear from me. I'm gonna get me a good attorney too. Not one that can be paid off. Because what doesn't make any sense is that the type of landlord that I had, they rather pay for an attorney or pay people under the table doing corrupt stuff, and I could see money being passed under the table. I could. They do that all the time. Why you didn't pay for your property, bro? Like, oh my God. Like, yeah, no. That ain't right. And y'all know it ain't right because they affected Jamila. Like, they could have tried that maybe with somebody else. The fact that they affected Jamila, that's a problem. Okay, that's a serious problem right there. You gonna find out you shouldn't have messed with Jamila and her family. And I am royalty in the spirit, in the spirit realm. Child, please. So I don't care what nobody says. And my spirits, they kept me there as long as, but when my spirit saw that I was hot and it's heat wave and stuff, they said, Jamila, we getting you out of here. Do y'all know that I did a road opener? Y'all, I did a goddamn road opener and that mug worked. They was like, okay, you out of here. Let's go. I was like, for real, spirit. They said, Jamila, leave this house right now, is what my spirit said. No. And so a lot of people would be like, well, maybe I should go back to being Christian. No, that was like nothing but, it was nothing but Christian people that helped me. That had nothing to do with it. It was not good for us to be at that house. It was actually dangerous. And all of us had been in the bathroom pooping it out. When you got any kind of toxins or whatever in your system, you poop it out. So spirit was like, because y'all been got cancer or some shit staying in this house. You know? So I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? But I can feel that things is clearing out. That first night we had went to a hotel the first night, and I went and took a shower and laid down, and my nose just plugged all the way up. I was like, what the hell? So I had to sit there and let that clear, and all I had to do, I had to blow my nose literally. I had to blow my nose, like stuff was coming out of my nose. And so then my nose wasn't blocked up again. So then I went to sleep. I slept until like the next day, like 1. People was calling me. They was like, Jamila, you okay? I'm like, yes, I'm okay. I've been asleep. So I love y'all, man. Those of y'all that was there for me, man. I love the fuck out of y'all, man. Like, wait till I get that money. La la la. And but you know what? I appreciate you, vertical real estate, because y'all gonna make me, y'all gonna give me some money. So I'm not gonna like, I ain't saying I hope you die, no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying evil shit like that. But what I will tell you is that, like, on some serious shit, like the ailments that I could have had, like my family ain't about to go through that. So what I would do is boil sage. I would, do my brews on the stove and stuff, because I felt like the air quality wasn't that good, because them fucking raccoons, man, that shit could have been very though those things carry disease and stuff, guys. Like, we're lucky that none of us got sick. And it's all on record. The company that came out and told me that it was raccoons, it's all on record. And when the city went up there to look at it, to inspect it, when the county went up there to inspect it, they said, oh, it's droppings everywhere. They was like, it's just droppings everywhere up there. So, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the money, because I'm about to take it. But I would have preferred, my preference, here's what my preference would have been. And change it, I would have moved. I'd have gave them maybe 3 months, maybe 3 months to, like, fix the issue, and then just said, hey, I gotta go. But my preference would have been for them to just fix it. You can see all on the outside, like on the outside of that property, where it's like gook or something on the outside, like it, like whatever the raccoons were doing, it was spewing juices out of it. The walls got all, because they were in that one area of the attic that was above my bedroom. The walls got, man, that shit was coming down the walls. I was trying to clean the walls, and so it was a trip. And a jury is going to hear my testimony, even though it can't be an eviction court. What I should have did though was countersue them at the time, but when I filed my answer, I was tripping. I think that I was kind of, feel like my free will was being taken from me or something. But that don't have nothing to do with it. I feel like the courts, knowing that we were living in unlivable conditions. If